wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah?
And I guess, yeah, from the age of 13, that's all. That's when I go back, I wanted to be a lawyer. I don't know what was the inspiration. I guess there was a Greek lawyer called Byron Georgiadis, and I knew a few cases that he acted on. And then there was one particular case where I felt,
Yeah.
I kind of knew that the person he defended was guilty, and that switched me. And it was sad that that switch happened, because I've spent most of my life in court. I think I was destined to be a lawyer, and I'm back to school, so I'm taking up law.
Nice.
Yeah.
So shifted from law to what? What became your next interest?
Then growing up in Mombasa being a tourist industry, I then thought go for the hotel management. And I did get a place in the University of Surrey after high school, but for some reason or the other, I didn't go. But then I started training with Block Hotels. Block Hotels used to have a 2-year program. So I got into their 2-year program. I did hotel training.
Right.
I worked as a hotelier. But there was a problem. At that point, when I was in a hotelier, you could only go as far as housekeeping or front office, or food and beverage, the banqueting side.
Right.
Women were not allowed to go further because it was perceived that you could not be a general manager of a hotel because there was the night shift. And as a woman, you cannot do the night shift. Your husband will not understand. No. Your husband would not understand that you have to be in the hotel from 11 o'clock till 7 in the morning working. So perceptions, these are things that change. Today, a lot of hotels in Kenya are run by women.
True.
And around the world. So I think we move with time, we evolve. Women are no longer considered just the housewife and the mother, you know. So this is what I think life is all about. We have to embrace change and work together towards that change. Yeah.
So from the hotel industry, being there, many know you for Adopt a Light.
Yes, I came.
And politics as well. You've several attempts there. So which one came first? Politics or your venture?
No, Adopt a Light came first. It's Adopt a Light that actually drove me to go into politics, because at one point I felt it was a man's world, and then all of a sudden here was I running a business, and then politics was discussing it,
right?
You know, and politics was having an impact on it. So, but that happened even with my first business. My first business was a tailoring outfit. And when I say politics, it was indirectly affected by politics.
Right.
Eldoret Airport opened. All of a sudden, you had an influx of T-shirts coming in from India, Dubai. We were producing T-shirts at about 150 shillings. T-shirts were coming in at 90 shillings. 300 people were losing their jobs. Mitumbas were coming in. So I felt, who's making these decisions? I started asking, who's making these decisions?
Right.
It was government. Who's not controlling the influx of T-shirts coming in without duty? Who's not checking that duty should be high to protect local industry? So I started feeling the impact of politics in my business, and then of course politics in my life. Because when you're discussing me and saying, oh, she has this contract, why did she get this contract? She's a woman, she shouldn't make this much money. I started thinking, okay, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
And then I started interacting with politicians. I started going into offices like anti-corruption, which is a government body. Who puts this government body? What's it supposed to do? I mean, I remember going to John Githongo, and he was at that time based in State House. And I said, look, I don't know how to deal with this. I have this contract. The laws allow me, my lawyers have shown me the local government authority says that I'm allowed to partner with the city county. We've signed an agreement. They're fighting me. They want money. And then, you know, there was these groupings. You had councillors, now MCAs.
Yeah.
If you want something done, you have groups. And each group is backed by somebody. So I thought, my goodness, what's going on here? And to understand it, and I thought, get into politics. It wasn't something I thought when I was young, I want to be a politician.
Yeah, it is out of everything you're experiencing and what was happening around you.